Civ has come a long way in terms of embracing that it's about feel over the years.
So they think that the best place to actually place the city would be here. I think I basically agree with that.
I do as well.
There's a seaside cliff here, so we can't be invaded by, like, marines from the sea. They need to go around.
That's wonderful.
So that'll be useful. Let's see if our scout can get advantage from this hilltop. No sign of the barbarians yet. Let's just get our archers across the river.
Very good. We'll find them.
We're going hunting.
Aren't they down there?
I'd imagine Hattusa's taking care of that by now.
I'm pretty sure that the barbarians that were here got destroyed by the city-state.
Even though there's still like a head there.
That's marble.
Oh.
Which is also a good resource for us to exploit.
Eventually.
You know, we could if we founded a city over here somewhere, we could build a holy site, and all of these nearby mountains would give us huge bonuses to that.
Well, maybe that's our third city.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe we'll have a holy city at some point here.
All right, next I would do another builder, man. Let's get some more resource tiles. Or an encampment would be a good...
Yeah, let's do a builder first. An encampment, so this is a district, so this is actually going to take up a spot on the map. And it gives us culture and production, as well as it functions almost as a separate city center. Like, anyone that tries to attack the city is going to have to attack our districts as well to capture the city. But yeah, I think we do need at least one more builder.
District 2.
I think silk is probably what we want to go after.
Look, here's our road spreading. So that is a very interesting place for a city, because it's not going to have a lot of access to food, but it's impregnable.
Absolutely.
Like, there's 2 tiles that you can attack it from.
I mean, maybe like an outpost, a sort of minor city?
Yeah, well, and I guess let's scout around and see, because ideally I wouldn't want to put the city center there. I'd want to put the holy site there, because it gets huge bonuses for being next to mountains.
Right on.
But yeah, let's see how this turns out. I'd really like to locate those barbarians.
We'll find them.
Also, I probably should have sent an escort with my settler, because if they run into trouble on the way up there, they're just going to have to book it back home. Alright, so... yeah, let's send the scout out first.
Here, we found it.
No.
So
No, that's good.
That's a tough nut to crack.
It'll be a tough nut to crack, but we have a massive edge. We'll crack it.
Yeah, we can actually just pepper them with arrows, so that'll be... yeah, I mean, stay there, I guess. Do nothing this turn. Ideally, we don't want our scout being on the very front line. I'm gonna have him chase the other scout, though. That's a good job for him. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, well.
Way to go, TJ.
Can you switch places? I don't know.
We can reorganize next turn. Is our builder built yet?
No, he's got a couple
Our
more
settler
turns.
is almost there.
Yeah, can we manually move him a little closer? I mean, he's going to get there on his own anyway, but...
Yeah, he's almost there. And then we will have the second city of our empire.
Shiny diamonds, like the eyes of a cat.
Oh, that was not intelligent.
Well, they are a melee unit. Melee units get bonuses when directly attacking ranged units.
Yep.
So it wasn't totally dumb or anything, but... oh, shoot. Now they're all, like, locked in place here. Well, we're going to basically kill them this turn, so...
And now Mr. Scout.
yeah, because their scout often BF wherever is not really a
Brand away.
isn't really a danger
Our
to
scout
us.
is kicking butt. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. He's like, I got a stick and a dog.
I don't know if we can look at his full promotion tree when he's not up for a promotion, but these guys you can turn them into commandos if you play your cards right. Okay, so this spot, 1, 2, 3, yeah.
That's a good spot for a city.
We would have a 4x adjacency bonus if we built a holy site here.
We should.
So we should definitely found a city
Here.
in this general area and
It's got great resources.
turn it
Copper.
into a holy city. Yeah. Absolutely. Can we... How much... Settlers are, like, really expensive to buy with gold, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 400. So
Yeah, we're not anywhere close.
no, nowhere close. But we can build another settler on our next turn. Let's see. Well, let's keep one guy here. Actually, we can keep the archers here. And just kind of use these guys to poke around. I'm
Very
pretty
good.
sure we're safe from barbarians for now.
And we're about to found our second city.
Seen any other scouts? Yeah, he can just hang out here. Scouts can heal in foreign territories, so
We'll be fine.
yeah, he should be okay. Let's go build a rice farm.
Good stuff.
And yeah, I guess we should keep at least one warrior back at Aachen.
Yep. And our second city is imminent. And then
And
our
actually, we
third
should
city
send
is imminent.
This guy to protect that city in case any barbarians get any ideas up there. You guys just hang out, and then we're gonna build another settler. Yeah, that's our best.
Well, we want to get that third city to get that holy site up.
Yep.
So we can get...
Oh, see there, and right there, there's a
Oh.
barbarian outpost. They don't have any offensive units, though. It doesn't
Found
look
the
like.
city.
So let's found the city.
Bam.
Frankfurt.
An early empire.
I think that actually unlocked the attack for
Ooh,
us.
now we had the idea for
Look
sailing.
back over the past.
Yes.
With its changing empires that rose and fell. And you can foresee the future too.
So, our current economic policy is +1 production in all cities. 50% production towards settlers. We're not playing Rome, so I'm not sure we need that many settlers. Reduce the cost of purchasing a tile. I don't know. I think the +1 production
Yeah.
is actually still the best.
I agree.
Best for us. We definitely need a granary here,
I would agree.
and then a monument. Aachen needs more amenities. You don't like living near these cows? Just go look at the cows. How could you ever get bored? Just go look at the cows.
Hold your nose.
Do they have a crane in that? In that
in the
thing?
cow?
They totally have a crane.
The cow house?
No, in the mine.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they have a wooden crane. They have a couple of them.
How is that? Is that
Because
a
we're
thing back then?
advanced.
Because we're a civilization.
But wait, so when did cranes become a thing for mining?
I don't
Pretty early,
I don't
actually.
actually
Really?
know. The
Yeah,
date
simple
for that.
simple machines have been around for over 2,000 years.
I guess I don't put cranes in the category of simple machines, but I
Well,
suppose
they
that
are.
makes sense. Yeah,
They
it's
absolutely are.
just a big stick that you
So,
hold stuff with.
I think we should save this builder. Actually, let's send him up to Frankfurt. Because while in Civ 5, you would have wanted to fill all of these with farms and all of these with mines. The fact that you need to leave space for districts in Civ 6, it behooves you to have some forbearance.
And we can't get those silks yet, so
Yeah, in
our
terms
our
of,
territory hasn't
it
grown
hasn't
outward
expanded.
enough.
Although we have a for real border now and not a dotted line border, we're moving up in the world.
It's so exciting.
We are, and then when our next settler comes, we're going to get to found our holy city where that old barbarian camp used to be.
1,000 effing diamonds is what we're about to have.
That's going to be an interesting early resource to have, diamonds.
Also, in honor of the shiny diamonds,
They won't let us rename it.
I'm sure there's a button for it, but I don't know where it is. Never mind. I was going to rename that city Holy Diver, but I couldn't find the button. Thanks, Firaxis.
いかがある
Hey!
我は日本
It's the
国の武
Japanese.
士道の信仰者北条時宗
Hojo Tokimune. So we've met our first civilization. It is an honor to meet you. Exchanging information on our capitals is a great idea. It should help promote trade.
Sure.
So,
And we learned a lot about writing.
Foreign leaders controlled by the AI in Civ 6 have agendas that determine whether they like us or not. They have one public agenda that is always the same, and then they have a hidden agenda that's randomly chosen, and we either have to become very good friends or send spies to find out what that is. Hojo's agenda is Bushido. He likes civilizations that have strong military and faith and culture output. He doesn't like civilizations that have a strong military but are weak in faith and culture. So he doesn't like uncultivated warriors. He likes cultured warriors. So building a holy city here is definitely going to go a long way towards
Making him happy.
helping him be our friend. So, hey, look, more diamonds.
Having diamonds as an early resource is going to be extremely interesting.
Yes, it is. Yes, it definitely is.
How's our settler
Just
coming?
gonna go ahead and scout the forest here.
Absolutely.
See, our road could have just gone straight, but because we hadn't discovered this tile, our trader is trying to go around. That's okay. So he wants to offer us 1 gold for 30 turns in exchange for open borders. So he's offering us the better deal here.
That's exceptional.
I think that is very acceptable.
Yeah, we have nothing to lose by letting him travel around.
Japan has progressed to the classical era, which I think he actually beat us to it.
Yeah, but we'll take his money. That'll help us.
Yeah,
get there.
we're actually 5 turns away from getting there ourselves. So
Casey has bedhead. Woke
Yeah.
up from her dream and came down to say hi. And
yeah, she has some of the most interesting hair that I've ever seen in an animal of any sort. I wonder how close we actually are to Japan. See, this is what's going to be interesting. Is like this desert, no one's going to want it. So we actually are.
they might not cross it.
We actually are on some of the most
Prime real
desirable land, which is why
you know what that means, though.
Maintain
We need to,
a strong military.
well, and it's why we need to get it, though. Like found cities, and you got to build on the land.
Go there. Okay, next turn, please. Hold your tongue. All right. Did we go? Are we on next turn? Is this the subsequent turn?
Excellent.
Okay.
You crossed the.
Cross the Rubicon.
So I think we can keep these guys over here, and they can attack the weakened spearmen across the river, and that's not going to be a disaster. Hey,
Aha.
it's
Oh,
Greece!
Ho Περικλές των Ατενών ειμί, καί δεξιούμαι σε
Pericles,
χεπέ της
Perry.
δημοκρατίας.
Greek is such a pretty language.
An honor to meet you indeed.
Yeah.
Exchanging information on our capitals is
No need.
Oh, 2 in 1 turn. The Scythians. She will repay treachery with blood. Let it be known, I will repay treachery with blood. Yeah, you said that before. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll sample your hospitality.
Sure.
So there are the Scythians. There is the Japanese.
Kyoto.
they're
And
the
we are
Greeks.
separated by the desert, the Great Desert, from the Greeks, who actually have already founded a second city close
Sort
to
of
us.
close. I'm glad we're grabbing the land we want.
Yes, we definitely want to get it while it's there. So let's go ahead and build a diamond mine.
Excellent. Gonna have some money.
Monet. Kostromskaya.
How's our
No one can correct me because nobody knows how ancient Scythian was pronounced.
How's our settler coming that we were gonna found the holy city with?
He has 2 turns left
Got
to
it.
go. Settlers cost a lot of production. Yeah, we're attacking across the river here, but we're attacking a weakened unit, so I'm not too broken up about it. Build a diamond mine! Excellent! Our knowledge of the wheel.
So we're
it's the-
moving to rounded squares now? Is that what we're
I
doing?
guess that is... Yeah,
Wasn't
that's...
aware that we could improve the wheel, but okie dokie.
Okay, so getting the lay of the land here. These two actually started very close together. I have a feeling that if they don't become best buds, they're going to become worse.
That's kind of how it goes with direct neighbors. They either become rivals or close allies. There's really no.
Oh yeah,
in
we
between.
should also familiarize ourselves with their agendas. So, Tamiris,
We're unfriendly.
Unfriendly.
backstab averse. She likes civilizations who are their declared friend and hates civilizations who backstab and declare surprise wars. And Pericles, Delian League, he likes civilizations that aren't competing for the same city-state allegiance, and he dislikes civilizations that are directly competing for the same city-state allegiance.
Right on. We're not going to get along with the Scythians.
Why are we unfriendly with them?
She's just got a bad attitude.
Our relationship. So reasons for current relationship is one unknown reason.
So it's the hidden agenda.
So her hidden agenda, we must be doing something that's
It's
upsetting
probably
her.
that we're a military on par with them or a threat.
Yeah,
imagine.
I haven't seen all of the hidden agendas yet, so I'm not sure what we might be doing that's upsetting her.
I mean, we're good at this.
And we got a lot of gold now.
Yeah,
It would probably be upsetting.
and we have a new settler. And actually, it's telling me that this is not a bad place to found a city, even though it's surrounded by terrible places. So,
All right, what can we do up in Frankfurt?
Frankfurt. We don't really. I mean, we probably just want to put this guy to sleep for now, because we are going to want to build a mine on that copper when it's available. We've got some silks. We're still waiting for our borders to expand enough to get the silk down here. So yeah, for now, I think it's best to just save our workers. We'll send these guys back to friendly territory so they can heal. And how many trade routes? We have 0 trade routes active. What happened to our trader?
He died.
Oh, he must have gotten
He got lost.
punked by barbarians.
Lost in the desert.
Let's go ahead and build an encampment.
Excellent.
Actually, let me make sure I know what the adjacency bonus is for that. Cannot be adjacent to the city center. Oh, it doesn't actually have any adjacency bonuses. So
Right below the cows.
That seems primo.
yeah.
The gateway into our realm.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like where we're likely to be attacked from. I almost feel like, well,
I would go there.
Here's where what my brain is doing right now. Most districts in Civ 5 gain adjacency bonuses based on what they're next to, in terms of other districts and in terms of terrain. So, for instance, I know that there are some districts that we're going to want to build on hills and next to rivers. So it's like, do I want to take up a spot that is on a hill and next to a river for a district that's not going to get any benefit from it? Also, encampments are very defensible, so it makes sense to put it somewhere that is like where we would actually be attacked from, which I actually think is probably here. If we defend the road with it, that's probably
That was
our
what I
best
was
bet.
going to recommend.
Yeah.
It's the gateway into our realm.
Well, and there are also districts that get bonuses for being adjacent to other districts, so we want to put it somewhere that it's not going to be a pain in the ass to build other districts next to it. So that is another consideration.
Just keep sending him.
I feel like we need to know what's over here at this
I would
point.
agree.
Yeah, so let's send him on a long and epic journey to the lands of over here.
Yeah. Over yonder.
Over yon. Over thither. He also is
We'll take
extending
we'll
entry
take
to
the
over
money.
Like all of the gold.
We have a lot of
We
money.
should actually buy another trader.
I was gonna say we have a lot of money and a lot of income.
Yeah. Buy,
Can we make another city?
purchase,
Oh,
trader.
we have a settler on the way.
So, here's the thing in Civ. The more cities you own, the more potential production you have, but also science and civics get more expensive. So building just an unlimited
Too
number of
many is not
cities
good, yeah.
can actually be a bad thing.
I think we're gonna be sticking with 3 for a little while,
Like, if
based on
you're-
our current situation.
If you're playing as Rome, they basically ignore the penalties for having too many cities, so you can just go crazy. But yeah, for our civilization like Germany, we probably want to have a smaller number of very
Everything has its
efficient
limit.
cities.
Iron ore cannot be educated into gold.
It's true. So
I think 3 cities for the early game is probably pretty solid.
let's try this again. Well, yeah. We want to try to make friends with the Scythians, probably, because we don't want to have to
We
fight
want
them.
to fight them right
yet.
now.
I mean,
Seems like
eventually
a
we
pain.
probably will end up having to conquer them because their hidden agenda, we've already pissed them off. So, technology. So we have ironworking. We're officially in the classical era, as you can see by our more. That looks
Ooh.
like the Cathedral of Stormwind from
Yes.
World of Warcraft, actually.
What's our next technology that we're going to go for?
Yeah, so let's think about this. Do we have any resources near us that we don't have the technology to exploit yet? We have mining. Okay, so we need irrigation to get silk, so we should probably pick up irrigation. real quick.
Absolutely.
It's behind the times now, so it's not going to take us that long. And then we're probably going to want to go astrology, so we can build.
And sailing and right. We're probably going to want
Yeah.
that whole tree, frankly.
Yeah. Because we don't want Hojo to think we're uncultured.
Heaven forbid.
It's all useful.
Yeah.
Like, that whole tree is useful. I think it's worth
Right.
getting.
It's more like in Civ. You want to get everything eventually. It's just like you have to prioritize what am I going to get now and what am I going to get later. Choose production. We could use the monument up there for sure.
Absolutely.
I'm like on the fence about getting one more scout, but I feel like it would pay as many dividends. Hey, the Norwegians! I just have to say, he is using the most comically exaggerated version of Old Norse reconstructed pronunciation I've ever heard in my life. Like, the version of Old Norse he is speaking right now is the equivalent of, "Hey, y'all, I'm a cowboy. Why don't we go down and roast us up a spit hog?" Like, that's...
He does look like a character from How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're taking
yeah,
themselves
would
that
you like to
seriously.
visit our nearby city and sample our hospitality? Awesome. So, Harold's agenda, his known agenda, is he wants to build a large navy and respect civilizations who follow his lead. He does not like civilizations who have a weak navy. So we're going to want to be building some boats.
Well, Frankfurt's going to be a naval center, so
Yeah.
I think that's going to happen
And it might even be worth founding another naval city.
eventually. I don't think we want 4 cities this early.
Like, I'm actually wondering if maybe we want to put... Well, but we have such better access
Do it.
here.
Just do it, man. We're not going to Germany in real life wasn't necessarily naval until
We don't want
Bismarck.
We don't want Viking invasions. Is what we don't want. You want to get Viking invasions? That's how you get Viking invasions.
I think we'll be all right.
So we're going to found our third city,
Yep.
Berlin. So whereas Brandenburg was actually in the east of the country in real life, it's going to be in the west of the country in
Yeah.
our version. And we want to, probably start. I almost always start with the granary because
Yeah.
you want your cities to grow fast. It pays off in the long run.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And our civilization is doing fantastic
Yeah.
right now.
We got some the Norwegians are down here.
Thousands have
Yep.
lived without light.
Nice.
not
I would
long
go,
without water.
I would
Where
probably
is
go writing
Oslo?
next.
Or actually, it shouldn't be Oslo. It should be. Did we not actually see their capital?
No, they found us.
Can we ask to see their capital?
Yeah, you can make a deal.
Bargen, which is okay. So we have no idea where their capital is actually.
Yeah. They're far away from us, though.
Because
We know
Bargen
that.
is the second Norwegian city that is founded. It's not their capital is Nidaros actually in Civ 6.
All right, I think our next tech I'd probably do writing or astrology.
Yeah, let's go astrology because this is going to be like
A holy site.
we're going to beat everybody in religion if we put a holy site there.
And
That's
we should.
almost the best possible tile that you could have for a holy site.
Japan founded Buddhism.
Okay, so they
Go
got a
them.
religion before us.
But we're coming up next.
Hopefully they don't have the
strong
zealot
economy
agenda
begins
where they're
with
going
a
to hate
strong,
anyone that follows a different religion. from them.
well-educated workforce.
Excellent. So we've unlocked 15 protection toward wonders and unit maintenance reduced by 1 per.
Excellent.
We're
need to
doing
get-
okay on gold, so
Yeah.
we don't need we don't need to
Everybody's
implement
paying us.
we don't need to implement conscription yet.
We also need to upgrade from chiefdom.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah,
That's
fairly.
that's our next civic we're gonna unlock is political philosophy. So, yeah, go ahead and hunker down. Our scout has completed his journey to wherever. Argos, there is. So,
We're gonna
I
come-
almost think we're gonna need to start some shit with Greece. Like, we're gonna need to plop a city like right here just to be like a fuck you city.
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
Why
you,
are
city.
we starting things with Greece?
Well, because we don't want them encroaching on our turf, man.
Well, yeah,
Oh, okay.
they'll either they box us in or we box
we're,
them
we're,
in.
We're gonna be beefing
Nope.
over turf.
Norway just declared war
Oh.
on Lisbon. Like, oh my god.
I almost thought that was our ally, but then that was the last game I played where Lisbon was my early game.
Guys, can you believe it? Like, such a bitch move on the part of Norway.
I know.
Just,
It
oh
really
my
is,
god.
yeah.
Oh my god.
There's a border of a city-state that we can discover next turn.
Yeah, I think Greece is gonna be a problem. I really do.
Open borders, yeah, okay.
No reason to refuse it.
We're just staying friends with everyone right now.
No reason not to.
Yeah. Geneva.
The
Ooh.
They're
Yes.
also scientific, so influenced by Greece. Hattusa. Oh, they're both influenced by Greece. Yeah, we're gonna end up going to war with Greece.
Does that mean we're gonna piss everybody else off too?
No, it's just that there's no way we're gonna make Greece like us. Is
Oh.
Well, we're-
what it comes down
It
to.
happens.
Yeah.
You know why
Some
Germany and
say
France
they
never
think
got
it's
along
going
until
to
post World War II? It's because they were
You
in
know,
direct competition.
You're wise
Yeah,
to
that
leave
makes
our
sense.
neighboring city-state to us. You'd be wise to take that ridiculous thing off your head.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Also, you need a shave.
I have nowhere to talk on that because I probably have as big of a beard as he does at this point. Oh, there's a thing we can't get to because we haven't researched the technology to embark land units yet. Okay. We've sent a delegation for a gift. Don't be alarmed. There's no large wooden army.
Okay.
Okay.
Is
You're-
there actually
So they
no
must
wooden
be a-
horse? Can they lie to it? Are they allowed
No,
to
they
lie?
see.
No.
They must be afraid of us
They're
because
afraid.
they're spending money.
They're
to
kissing ass.
to send delegations.
Yeah,
to kiss
they're
our
kissing
ass.
ass.
Yeah, that's
So they're afraid.
That'd be very interesting though if the game had an AI that could do that.
I wonder, well, once we get this encampment up, one path we could go.
Yes.
I
At
don't
this
believe in
point in the game.
astrology. I'm a Sagittarius, and we're skeptical.
It's a
Pretty
great
fun
quote.
Hojo
I
doesn't
love their
like us
collection
because
of
we don't have
quotes.
enough culture. We'll fix that though. Does he have? So, the Norwegians hate him, and everyone else dislikes him. So one path we could go. We have an encampment in our capital now. We could start building up our army to conquer Greece. That's definitely a path we could go. It's not the only path we could go, but it is an option.
It's an entertaining option, too.
It is an entertaining option. He likely would not get any help from any allies, although he is
the patron of Geneva.
not yet. He needs to invest one more envoy in it in order to become their suzerain. Which could be a problem, because they're going to have shitty units, but they're probably going to have a decent number of units.
Well, that's why we're saying we need to build up the military.
Oh, by the way. Oh, we don't have iron! We can't build swordsmen without iron.